The Dallas Mavericks' real original mistake wasn't trading Luka, it was hiring Nico Harrison in the first place. In 2021, after back-to-back first-round exits to the Clippers, Mark Cuban cleaned house. GM Donnie Nelson was out, and in came Nico Harrison. Now, you would think anyone leading basketball operations for an NBA franchise would have some serious chops as a talent evaluator, but not Nico. He wasn't scouting gyms in Europe, he'd spent the last 2 decades shaking hands in Nike boardrooms selling sneakers. For Cuban, the hire was all about forward thinking. Who needs a seasoned evaluator when you have a guy who was known at Nike as the player whisperer, a guy who superstars could talk to and really trust? Never mind the fact that while at Nike, things didn't go so well. He botched a presentation to Steph Curry where he called him Seth and accidentally used a PowerPoint slide that was meant for KD's meeting. The pitch went so poorly that Steph signed with Under Armour. Didn't seem to matter to Cuban, who promptly handed the keys to a guy who had never worked a single day in an NBA front office. As you can imagine, the results immediately turned sour. Nico inherited an international superstar in Luka and a rising star in Jalen Brunson. Now, Nico had multiple opportunities to extend Brunson, but chose to wait it out. Even Jalen Brunson's father said the Mavs could have kept him for 4 years, $55 million, but Nico never called. Instead, Brunson bolted for New York, emerged as a superstar, and left Nico empty-handed. Suddenly, Luka lost his running mate, but Nico had a plan. He tried to fill the void by trading for Kyrie, and to be honest, this went better than expected. There were flashes of greatness, but it was unsustainable. We all knew going into the deal that Kyrie was often injured and on the wrong side of 30. Instead of realizing this and trying to build a consistent supporting cast around Luka, Nico doubled down in what seemed like impossible fashion, trading away a 25-year-old, 5-time first-team All-Pro for yet another injury-riddled vet on the wrong side of 30 is something we may never see again. The trade is and forever will be irredeemable, but the truth is the original mistake was Cuban hiring Nico in the first place. He was sold as someone who could bring a fresh perspective, but he was in over his head from day one. I'm Frank Smith, and that's my take.